spend over a decade in classrooms memorizing the intricate stages of cellular mitosis, the dates of distant battles, and the variables of the quadratic formula. But the moment you graduate, the real world hits, and suddenly knowing the powerhouse of the cell offers absolutely zero protection when rent is due. We leave our educational system with a massive blind spot around the single tool required to navigate daily survival in the modern world: money. This lack of knowledge is a systemic failure. By thrusting us into complex economic environments without a map, the system forces millions into a cycle of living paycheck to paycheck and relying on predatory debt. Escaping that cycle requires building your own missing syllabus. These 5 foundational economic rules act as the laws for all wealth building. The curriculum begins with the absolute baseline: you must spend less than you earn. Your actual wealth is defined exclusively by the margin between what comes in and what goes out, regardless of how large your paycheck looks. Look at this chart. We have 2 identical vertical columns representing income and expenses. If you earn $5,000 a month and spend exactly $5,000 a month, the columns level out. You are locked in a zero-sum game, making no financial progress. If the math is this simple, human behavioral psychology is the only reason we fail to execute it. Our impulse for immediate gratification almost always overrules cold logic. To bypass those impulses, you have to pay yourself first. This means intercepting your money before discretionary spending or bills can touch it. This flow diagram shows the exact mechanism. Out of your main incoming stream, a 10 to 20% segment immediately diverts into a secure vault. Only the remaining flow continues downstream to cover your bills. Securing this initial gap between earning and spending is what transforms your income from a fleeting resource into a permanent, controllable asset. Once you have that asset, its first job is defensive. Unplanned expenses are a mathematical certainty, and your saved money acts as a shield against them. This graph illustrates the safety net in action. When the income line takes a catastrophic drop, it is caught by a stabilized buffer zone. That buffer must hold exactly 3 to 6 months of your living expenses in an accessible account. Maintaining that cash shield prevents you from falling into the wealth-destroying trap of high-interest credit card debt when emergencies strike. You must distinguish between bad debt, like credit cards, and productive debt for education or real estate, which serves as a tool to build equity. With your defense secured, you move to offense through Lesson 4, the multiplier effect. This is achieved by investing early and consistently. This chart tracks 2 strategies. One begins early with tiny contributions. The other starts late with a massive lump sum. Time in the market beats timing the market. Over 30 years, driven by compound interest, the early curve sweeps aggressively upward, exponentially outpacing delayed contributions. Combining a defensive cash shield with a compound multiplier makes financial ruin mathematically improbable and long-term growth inevitable. These 5 rules function together as a single, interconnected financial ecosystem. When this ecosystem is fully operational, money transitions from a source of daily anxiety into a background tool for freedom. The chaos of managing every single dollar resolves into a smooth, automated machine, operating seamlessly in the background. You are now empowered to bypass the broken educational system and dictate your own financial literacy. Execute just one rule today. Automate a small $20 transfer into a savings account right now and follow for more lessons school never taught.